Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 let the light shine through. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
Happy Monday, everybody. Good morning. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend. Let's have a great week ahead of us on stream, pre-market, during the open, everything. But hopefully, you had a great weekend. If you did something fun, let us know. But how are you all feeling? Ready to go? Any work done over the weekend? Any back testing? Any markups? Anything? What's up, Caesar? As always, Mr. Unknown. Hello. Good morning. So we're trying something different. I know many of you probably can't even see it, but I'm also like that looks retarded. We're also live on YouTube and Twitter like normal, but it gave an option to like stream in like portrait mode, like vertically on a phone. And I don't know how that looks. Yeah, that's weird. Watching my own stream. It's like on a phone, I mean, my face is cut off. So that doesn't really look right. If you're watching on a phone right now, I know it looks retarded. Maybe do it landscape mode. I don't know. But good morning, everybody. Hopefully you had a great week. Like I said, nice move up overnight to start the week. We gapped up and we're not at all-time highs, but could we get back there sometime soon? Friday was pretty interesting, huh? Moved down, made money on the shorts, and it actually retraces the whole move. I didn't even look. I was doing a YouTube video. Let's check the daily chart. How did that day technically close? Damn. Friday was a bullish day. Just barely. But we made money to the downside. But then you come into today, looking at the 15-minute, it's been all buyers above this overnight VWAP. Keeps on making higher lows. Let's see if we can go make that higher high here pre-market with 45 minutes until the open. We will see, but definitely not looking bearish. So we can go over Friday real quick, but any questions, any markups that we need to take a look at, always feel free to shout them out. Luigi up. What's up? Good morning. So we will be jumping over to ASFX TV in about 45 minutes. So if you guys aren't members there, it's free. Just use code FIRST. The link's on my Twitter, my YouTube. You could join for your first month free. So that's what we'll be streaming every day at the open. And then Zach comes on in the afternoons at 1 o'clock. So if you can't make the open, you can maybe tune into half of each or whatever. But you also get access to these 3 strategies. Zach's just came out last week, and I was working on it over the weekend. I'm not going to show too much. But this is Futures 2.0, which is already on there. But all of this new stuff underneath, since this little cool logo, is the update. Update's coming December 1st. I think we dropped it last October. I think I did. So it's definitely a year old that we're going to do an update to it. It's definitely due for an update. We're going to add some stuff. Nothing's getting taken out unless I'm going to just like redo a chapter, but say the same things. We'll see. But just going to be addition. Not removing anything that doesn't work. It's just we're going to add, get more detailed with it. So if you join now, you get access to that in the next month. So check it out. But Friday, let's put on our overnight VWAP. As always, the one we're looking at this morning in black. Let's just take a look at what did that look like on Friday. I know we had the ASFX TV stream. Austin was giving away some accounts. Tanner liked the longs, which eventually came in the afternoon, but I don't think that's what he wanted quite. I think he was trying to long it from here. It kind of swept that first for quite a bit, so didn't really hold true, but I like the shorts into the open. So I guess let's go electronic. We'll stay on here. We have this overnight view up on. You can see Friday's opening range here. Let's throw on the New York VWAP. And I'll have a YouTube video coming out on this as we do every day. Probably be today. Yeah, let's make it today, shall we? Why not? So today's YouTube video about a recap of this day pretty much. But the longs, because we have 2 breaks above New York VWAP, where if we were looking on the regular trading hours, you'd be seeing a break above New York. Let's go higher. Yes, could be. But you mean look to the left heading into this open, it's like, where is that bullish bias coming from? I don't really see it. We just made a new low. Like that's not a sign to be a buyer unless you're trying to trade it up to this overnight VWAP. And again, all I would say is you can make money to these pullbacks to a VWAP. That's just going to be the tougher money to make because you're better off just selling it when it gets back on the right side of New York, right? That's the easier money to try to grab rather than trade all the pullbacks in a bearish trend. Just follow the shorts. And then they don't follow through forever. So I think this is where you follow the shorts until maybe you're getting signs not to, because now you're getting breaks above New York, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, maybe I should be buying it, but not this early in the day when you're below that overnight VWAP, only when you're above it later on, right? I was doing a bunch of markups for the Futures 2.0 update. And it's the same thing that happened last year, right? I just go through so many markups for you guys to know which ones to put in there and how to break them down and describe them. that it's good mental repetition for myself. I'm seeing like, what do all these good setups look like that I'm putting in here? Like, they look the same. What do they all have in common? And it's just like, if you just simply trade on the right side of this blue line, as simple as that is, you'll have a great chance of making money, right? Not 100% because you still got to get good prices. Selling it at that low there on the right side of VWAP, you lose money. But if you can get it at that VWAP and on the right side of it, you'll be in good hands, like Allstate. So definitely looking forward to dropping that because I think it's just gonna be simple. I'll follow the shorts until longs step in. Then you follow the longs. Mine was actually a pre-market, like into the open. If you throw in this low of day VWAP, it's not gonna really tell you much, but we have a low of day VWAP, and I had a short a couple minutes into the open as sellers quickly held this new here in blue. Just ride the trend lower, trading on the right side of VWAP. Like I said, going through all those markups for the futures 2.0 update, it's just the mental repetition of like, what do these all look like? What are the winners all doing? Where are they all coming from? And you'll find setups at other places like selling it at the low and it makes another new low. Yeah. But consistency wise, if you just trade it at this VWAP of New York, automatically get better probabilities. Today will be my first day trading my 50K futures account. Also, love to get some advice not to blow it on the first day. Well, that's huge, W. Pranav. I think I saw that last week. Got your first funded account, right? Advice not to blow it on the first day. Yeah, you said top one. You're gonna put in a max daily loss right now with me. Follow my voice. Put in a max daily loss, $500, so you physically cannot lose it in your first day. If you come in tomorrow and tell me you lost that account, I love you, but I will not feel bad because that's very avoidable. Of just clicking 3 buttons, going to your risk settings on top one, and putting in a max daily loss. Right. And in terms of just not blowing it in general, don't put too much pressure on it. I know you're excited that you got this account, but don't put all the weight in the world on all the outcomes of these trades. Otherwise, you'll suffocate your winners of not wanting to turn it back into a loser. Anytime you're in drawdown, you'll freak out, right? How did you pass the account or how did you build it up? All right, take those same methods and continue trading it the best you can. And now the funded account version of it, right? It's just all just risk perception because anyone can pass a challenge. It feels like that, but then you give them the funded account and their trading changes. It's like, well, that's not what we did to get the account passed. So why are we changing? Try to trade the same way you did to pass that account. And it might be tricky, but it's the reality. So let's throw off this New York and the overnight. I would like some shorts to come in just to get us down to this overnight go up again. Right, I don't really love buying it up here floating off of nothing, but if we can get some sellers to step in either pre-market here heading into the open because we still have 40 minutes, or at the open, like some longs. And if sellers step in at the open and break this overnight, not gonna be buying it. Some real good. Let me check. Yeah. So go to your top one account. And this goes for anybody. Go to your risk settings on top one, Project X, daily loss limit, personal daily loss limit. Put it in 500, 250, whatever the hell you want. And then lock the risk settings for the day as well. And those are, while we're on the top one, today's last day to get the Ignite accounts. If you want to trade with the Ignite, the ones that came back a few weeks ago with the no ESS rule, they're still on the website today. They will be gone tomorrow. They'll probably maybe be back in the new year. But if you're trying to close out this year strong and maximize on just, what do we say? It's like $180 if you want to buy a 50K right now because they're 358, but Code Evan drops it to 180. So if you want to buy an Ignite account at 180, today's the last day. You can copy trade 6, and then there'll be some more news coming, obviously, the rest of the year. But Ignite wise, tonight's your chance. Look at ES 68.12. How far do we have to go for last week's high? That was probably the last kind of Monday up there. 68.83, another 60 points. Definitely wanted to see if we could take out these lower highs to the left, start turning back the bullish runs. We'll see. Yep, I'll try my best. I traded funded ticks. They don't have Project X options, but I already set my max loss at 300 at Tradeovate. There you go. Either way, yeah. And Set a mental one. It might take some strength, but if you lose 300, it may not technically lock you out, but try your best to walk away. Shut it down. Play for the long term. Try to keep that account alive till Thanksgiving. And do we have anybody watching on a phone? Because this still looks retarded on mine. I only did it to my YouTube. I didn't want to fuck up everybody. Yeah, that banner running across his across my face. It's all good. Luigi's watching on there, so he's probably saying, "What the hell is this?" My Friday trade, Pranav. Yeah, I got the markup here. You can screenshot this, read that. It was just following all these lower highs. Underneath this overnight VWAP in black, I had all these lower highs that they could be taken out, sure, but then I would really know, yeah, you probably don't want to be short down here at the low. It's probably coming back. So that's all. Just following the clear sentiment, trying to catch momentum at the open. And indeed, there was.
What's up, bro? What are you talking about? This vertical thing?
Do you see on StreamYard right now the two split screens?
Yeah, but it says hide the preview. You can hide it so you don't see it. Like I'm on YouTube, you don't see it.
I didn't do it to yours. I did it only to my YouTube.
But
So
the
it is live
vertical
like that. That my
on
camera.
on your YouTube. Okay, let me go look.
Yeah. Because I just wanted to test it out. That banner is running right
Oh,
across.
that's cool, bro. What are you talking about? That's
The
it's at
banner
the
is right
top.
across my face.
No. When I click on it, I don't even see your face right now. I just see a screen and a banner at the top.
Well, look at the very top right. You see a little sliver of my face.
Oh, yeah. There you are, all the way up there.
I can't change. I tried to move the cameras around before we went live.
But I
You can
bet
only
you
customize it on the normal one we normally
right.
do.
If you go like this, now it looks like this. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so try to play with it that it looks clean on both, but whatever.
Yeah. We'll have to customize that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you lucked out on that win yesterday, buddy?
Oh,
I'm
we
happy.
lucked out. What luck? Skill?
It's a good day to be in the AFC when I
Yeah.
mean, it would have been better for you if the Chargers would have lost, but
No, because we want the Steelers to lose. They're in our division.
oh, I guess that's true.
The Steelers lost, the Browns lost, Bengals suck.
Yep. I can't
Bills
believe that
lost.
that Bills game is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There was yeah, Bills lost, Bengals suck. ABC wide open.
Wide open. Yeah, I mean the NFC is
Did you
so much
hate it?
better than the AFC this year. It's disgusting.
This was actually crazy. Matt Stafford just reached a career win percentage of
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
All of this time, I mean, they must have sucked on the Lions, which I guess we
Sucked.
knew. But jeez.
No, they sucked. Yeah, he's having an MVP season.
Yeah, they already won a Super Bowl in LA.
Yeah.
Can you bring them back?
Yeah.
Giants
But he
lost
still
all
lost to the
these
Eagles
games.
already. Just saying.
Giants got to fire their coaches. They've lost
Yeah.
all these games. They
Yeah,
just gotta
no,
figure it
something's
out.
wrong. There's something definitely wrong with
They're a
that
three-quarter
organization.
team, and then in the fourth, they just shit the bed.
No, but even look at like what they ruined Danny Jones. Like they had him and they ruined it. So like there's something not functioning well at that organization.
Yeah,
You've got to
obviously the pieces around, but it's just like you get up, but the coaches just best record by a quarterback over first 100 career starts. Where's
that's
Jalen
good.
Hurts? I don't
Where's
think he's
Jalen Hurts? I don't know.
yet.
I don't know if even Jalen Hurts has Jalen Hurts had 100 career starts and he's already got more Super Bowls than Lamar. You better watch your fucking mouth, bro, before you
That's what
talk
the
shit.
that's what the
Google that
comments
real
say.
quick. How many career starts does Jalen Hurts even have? I don't even know if he's got 100, bro.
Like 80.
Right. So he has less career starts and more Super Bowls.
Yeah, like this is the comments of like Lamar Jackson record in the playoffs, 3-5. Because he wins when it
Tough.
doesn't matter.
No.
But what were we? Yeah, there's a lot of Bills fans down by me. This at Elbow Room, the Bills Mafia came down just to get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Imagine coming from Buffalo just to get what looked like it never even had a chance.
I can't believe it, dude. It was just such a poor, unlucky in some calls, but yeah.
No, they just never had a rhythm. I mean, Josh Allen fumbled. Their punt returner fumbled twice. I think it was just they didn't have a single piece of momentum. Crazy. But now you got the Birds tonight, so we'll see. I mean, look, the games yesterday were like in the 4 o'clock were like 44-20, all of them.
All of them. They're all like almost the
They were
same
almost
score.
identical, just whooped.
Yeah. Higher here this morning. I'm getting my book map pulled up. Yeah, I wouldn't say the move up this morning is driven by the government not being shut down anymore. I don't think that's what's pumping the market here. I think if you look at this like on a daily chart, it was a really just decent little pullback over the last couple of days. And of course, I think on a Monday morning, without a news catalyst to send us lower, there'll be bids there. When you gap up like that from a Sunday to a Monday after I look at that Friday daily bar with that pin. I mean, the
Yeah.
higher lows are ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. So I
I was
think
just gonna say someone on one of my coaching calls a while ago, they were like, "How do you know like some days to come in with a bias, like pre-market, like you kind of know the bias coming into the morning?" It's like you don't always. I always just try to read of like, well, what happened yesterday,
right.
aka Friday, like the move down. Sellers could not hold down there; they just rallied the entire way back up. Okay, so we open back up. I think we're gonna go right back down to where we just struggled to stay down there for more than like 20 minutes. That of course it could, but it's just like reading. Yeah, look at the buyer step in the afternoon. They're continuing it here to start the week. I don't believe that. Yeah, we're just gonna sink again after struggling to stay down there to begin with. So we'll see if today could be a bullish day. That'd be nice. Set the tone for a week. Maybe start climbing back up towards these all-time highs. Yeah, that
Yeah,
daily
I
bar, I
mean,
had to check this morning. Just say, was that even bullish? And technically, yeah.
mine's red on
Is it on the
yeah.
continuous? Let's see. Yeah, on the micros. Oh, micros black as well. And
Hmm.
Q was bearish.
I don't know. I mean, I think it sets me up for decent setups today. I think a pullback
Yeah,
into the Asian session
6,800
high,
too.
6807 could be good. Yeah, right.
6,800 right on that overnight.
Right. So like that could be a great level for longs. Even on a breakout higher above 24, 25 could be good for longs. So,
Mhm. You got those last weeks.
and by saying I'm not going to short it if it fades, if I want to fade the opening range break to the upside, then maybe.
Mhm. We'll see. I was doing some of the update to Futures 2.0 last night. And it's like the same thing we were saying last year of like just seeing because you remember what happened last year at this time of year?
Yeah.
The fiery streak.
Fiery
We're
streak
gonna get
into
one
the
day when we got
seminar.
27 straight days.
Yeah, into the seminar.
We're gonna surpass it. But I mean that's the point of DRCs and markups. But this building of it is obviously taking that to the max of like just going through all these markups. I'm seeing what all the winners look like, what all the losers look like. So I know what I want to be trading now. Just a little mental refresh and reminder. Okay, you've been making some money this way, but this is what you're really making money the easiest, right? The simplest trades. Keep on taking these. Look for these setups.
I can't believe Seattle has 7 wins. No one's talking about that.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Carson? No, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold,
I guess
balling,
Minnesota's missing him. Who would have thought?
balling,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, who else do they really have? Like, they lost DK Metcalf.
right?
Do they still have Lockett? I guess. But like, yeah, who do they have? Like, nobody.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's
Yep, he's
leading
leading
the
the
league.
league in yards, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is him. We said that last week, and then look what he did, bro. Jonathan Taylor is actually the best running back in the league, hands
Yeah, I mean, he had
down by far
250
this year, bro.
yards.
Dude, by far the best running back in the league so far.
Oof.
What is this?
Oh,
55, 20. Like I said, he doesn't even have 100 starts, dude.
but he needs to win
He's been in 2
30
Super Bowls.
straight.
He's been in double the amount of Super Bowls Lamar has been in, and he's not even played as long. It's crazy.
He needs to just go on a 30-game win streak.
Like, imagine if Lamar never wins a Super Bowl, which is very likely. I would say,
Yeah,
not very likely. It is possible that he does not win a Super Bowl. That would
yeah.
really shit stain his fucking reputation. And we'll still
I
be
mean,
here
it's
streaming
like
and trading, and we'll talk about it. Our kids will be like, yeah, Jalen Hurts was a much better quarterback. Well, Evan will beg to differ, but who's got the wins? Who's got the
yeah, I
Super
mean,
Bowl?
Josh Allen's gotta win one, Joe Burrow's gotta win like, you figure,
Yeah,
like, in our lifetime, we gotta see all these great players win one, but it's, like,
right. Yeah,
kinda getting crowded. Like,
it's crowded, bro.
how are
Dude,
they
I mean,
all gonna win one in their prime?
look at the NFC this year. Any one of those top teams in the NFC can knock off another team. The Eagles could lose to the Lions any day. I mean, we're going to play the Packers and the Lions the next 2 weeks, but then again, we'll play them in the playoffs. So it's like we could lose to Tampa Bay. We could easily lose to the Seahawks. So the NFC is super competitive. So then same thing in the AFC. Like anyone really can beat anyone. Right
Mhm.
now, though, it's clear, I think, in the AFC, Patriots, probably and the Colts probably are the two most dominant teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Colts were struggling a little bit, but they're
Drake
still
May
Peyton
MVP.
too. Can't deny.
Drake May. You
Yeah.
can't. It's
Patriots too.
undoubtable now. Even if Jalen Hurts balls out now, I think what's his face, Drake May. He's just people like him,
For MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Jalen Hurts has a chance just because May's already ahead of him and they're
Right.
both doing good.
Right.
And it's just like fan favorite wise, no one thinks Jalen Hurts is like sexy just because he gets his butt pushed and they win. But to give him the award of MVP,
Dude,
they want
what a
the guy who's
sentence,
slinging
bro.
it.
Stop. What a sentence, dude.
They want the stats. They
They
want the
don't think he's
slinging of the ball.
sexy because he gets his butt pushed. What are you
Yeah.
doing, bro? It's
True.
Monday. Calm the fuck
I mean,
down,
Drake May
bro.
had like the highest completion percentage, I think, in the league. So
That's good. I mean, there's a couple of guys like I said, Sam Darnold, Matt Stafford. You know who's sucking ass? I
Jonathan
think
Taylor probably
Jared Goff.
bumped up
Jared Goff
even more.
underperforming. Jared Goff. The Lions should be like to
Just
blow
like,
out who they blow out yesterday. The Redskins. Who cares, dude?
yeah,
Who cares?
who
Redskins are
had their backup in because obviously that guy got hurt last week.
No, it's a big dude. This game tonight is the biggest game of the season for us for sure.
Pretty sure last year or 2 years ago, this was like the
That
most
is, dude.
competitive division
Yeah,
because
what a shit
Joe
show, bro.
Burrow
Right.
wasn't Big Ben. Who was on the Steelers? But either way,
Russell
it was
Wilson.
like competitive.
Russell Wilson was balling last year on the Steelers
Maybe,
for a little
yeah.
bit.
Where it's like now they're all ass, but we're one game
Dude,
back.
is Aaron Rodgers, hot take chat, is Aaron Rodgers about to lead Mike Tomlin to his first losing season in my entire life? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's see.
Possible.
there's
Possible. They're going to lose to the Bears. Bears are really good right now. Bears are hot.
Bills.
Could lose to the Bills, could lose to the Ravens, could lose to the Lions, could lose to the Dolphins, and then could lose to the Ravens again. So you could lose 6 more games right there.
Yeah, that'll be 5. Yeah, they'll probably squeak out a 9-8 just to
Did
keep
not,
the record intact.
I didn't do good on my parlay, but
Well, yeah, because you bet against the Ravens.
because I bet against the Ravens. But I was right on the Jets game. Jets got to
You
win.
had them winning?
Yeah.
The bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, the
Bold
Browns
move.
just suck, dude. When you have 2 shitty teams playing, I'm taking the shittier of the
Yeah.
shitty ones just to scrap it out, dude. You know what I mean?
I mean, that was literally. I looked. They said it like in the third quarter. They're like the Jets have negative passing yards on the game. I'm like, that's not right.
Who's
does he mean?
watching that, dude? Who is
What does he mean
watching
by
that?
that?
You have
I
to
was
be
like,
so committed to your
they have
team. to watch.
negative passing yards. Like
That's
they have
crazy.
21 points, but it was 2 kick returns. It's like holy
Daniel
shit.
said, Evan, do you think your strategy is good for Bitcoin? What's your opinion about Deep Charts launch from Fabio Valentini and Andrea? I have no idea.
I don't know about deep charts from any
But
of
VWAP
that.
works on Bitcoin.
But yeah, you can trade it on Bitcoin.
Bro, dude, tonight's game is big. Eagles
Yeah,
have won 3 straight and
good that it's
4 of
away.
5 against the Packers. There's going to be a lot of Eagles fans there, bro.
You see the snow in Chicago's game yesterday? That was sick.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hopefully it snows in Green Bay too. Things gonna be freezing here tomorrow. It's gonna be like 47.
Yeah, you
That's
guys are getting cold.
but just for like one day, and then it hops
Right.
back up to 60.
Right.
But do they do any odd changes while there's still a game to be played today?
No, I don't think so.
Because I mean, Jonathan Taylor, it's gonna be so tough for a running back to ever win it. But if one did, it would be him. I mean, it's the same as like Saquon last year. It's just so tough to give it to a running back.
Dude,
We
look
got
at
about
that.
20 minutes until we'll be hopping over to ASFX TV. So, like I said, anyone can join. Links down below. Code first. We'll be live today. Then we have the longer stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Zach will be on in the afternoons. And then, like I said, Update the Futures 2.0 is coming, but also Zach's is out, and the one's already standing there. So it should be a good week.
A lot of orders on Bookmap just came on at 6,800.
There you go. Key level, key VWAP. I mean, it's right on it.
Look at the Bookmap. You can see how it all just turned on right there. Dude, look at this. Do you see this one?
What's the caption say?
Camera really does add 100 pounds.
That's tough.
Yeah, dude. And the Bears in the mix up here. What the fuck?
What is that? Standings?
Yeah,
Like
NFC. NFC.
Oh, yeah, they keep finding a way to win. It's crazy. We
It's
beat them
crazy.
though.
Yeah, I got some
Even
interesting
the
stats
Denver,
for
like,
us.
they're what 7-2, but like I feel like they're kind of ass.
Who?
Denver, like they barely beat the Giants, and they were struggling against someone
Raiders.
else. Like it was the
The
one in
Raiders.
London or something. This
Yeah.
past week against the Raiders, like they're just not very good. They're just winning. Yeah, 2-8. That's tough. They're a good draft pick. We had a good, exciting game when you played the Eagles. Everyone was bought in on that day. It was all exciting, but back to New York reality. Jets and Giants are gonna have top 5 picks. They're gonna blow them again,
Yep.
and then history repeats itself.
Stocks are set to gap up. Microsoft above 500, Meta 630, Google up, Amazon up, Apple up. So it looks like even Tesla and Nvidia, everything's set to gap up here based on that overnight trading. It's the sideways action going into this morning that I'm like, we may see a pullback into that 6,800 just because of how far we moved from VWAP and how we
Yeah.
haven't extended any higher. So we could see something here. Could
NQ
see.
hasn't even tried to like pull back to its overnight. At 3 a.m. there was a little bit, but it's up there, and it could quickly get to New York just because it's so low volatility overnight. We can easily get back to this overnight view up here at the open.
Yeah, I'm going to get the stream started up in about 15 minutes, everybody. Daniel said, what's the main difference between Chris Drysdale? His charts seem very confused to understand. He trades really fast. Chris is a fast trader and he uses standard deviation bands off of his VWAP. We don't use standard deviation bands. We just use 3 key VWAPs. That's it. Yeah, I got a group of Ignite accounts ready to go for today. Are you trading Ignite accounts? What are you working on?
Yeah, I'll trade one.
Just
I have
one?
one. Yeah, I don't like to trade them, so I slung that thing. I only have one left.
Oh, it's all right.
I think it was when I was in Jupiter.
I'm
I had,
surprised you're not buying a couple more before they disappear. They're so cheap. You're just gonna, you know what I mean?
yeah, I might. It's not out of the realm.
Because otherwise, what are you gonna do? Buy instant fundeds, right?
Yeah, I'll keep trading those. Get a TPT account going.
When was your last payout? Do you know? Off
What
the
was
top.
it? How much? Or from who?
When? When?
When? July or end of beginning of August, but it
Yeah.
was
So
all
you
from the trading in July.
right. So you need something. So
Oh
that's why I'm
yeah,
like, get them cheap ones, bro.
Santa's gotta cook.
Santa's someone's got to pay for these fucking presents. Yeah.
Santa's cooking.
I mean, dude, I mean the price of the if you go to top1futures.com, the price of them, it's just I don't know how
They're 180.
yeah, it's
I spent $200 on dinner last Tuesday for 2 people.
I mean, you eat well.
Yeah, but you could not go to dinner and get an instant. You can get a funded
You
account.
could eat air and then get a
Yep.
funded account, everybody.
You get
God,
ramen, you get the account, turn that into 1,000. You go out to dinner then.
dude, Riley eats like ramen noodles like with a grilled cheese like it's normal. Like she
Uh,
likes it. She
uh,
because she grew up poor. They grew up eating it, so it's like it's very homey to her, you
I
know?
mean, it gets slapped from time to time.
Dude,
You know,
it
like
reminds me of being drunk,
you
sitting
gotta
on a
go.
balcony when I lived at Glassboro and I was going to college, bro. That's what ramen
You
noodles
probably did the
reminds me.
cup of noodles that you throw in the microwave. That styrofoam.
No, I didn't do that. I'd make them and then I'd eat them in a plastic
Yeah.
bowl.
Yeah, a lot of sodium in those puppies.
Dude, tell me about it. But yeah, the price of these accounts makes it stupid to not snag them. Because then what? Then we're going to be back to paying 324. It's not bad. I don't really do these. Do you know anybody doing these
What is
with
that?
the intraday? These are the Sim Pros. These are the intraday
No,
drawdown. Yeah, I don't
not
fuck with the
really.
intraday.
No. I mean, I think you have probably the most chaotic copying going on right now with like 4 buckets.
Yeah.
But I mean, you copy trade regular instance and ignites. You have 2 buckets of like, let's say
Mhm.
3 of the 3. You have 6 accounts. Like that's plenty for many
Yeah.
people. That's plenty. Don't
Yep.
overdo it.
Got a question here for you.
What would be a good retracement be to anchor view up to catch a pullback? I've been back testing. Sometimes it keeps hitting stop like 3 times before actually going. Huh? Let me read that again. What would be a good retracement back to view up? I mean, I'll take this back. In terms of timing, it sounds like you're getting stopped out before it goes back higher. So I would just say, like, if I could see a full retest to this overnight VWAP and see it start to turn, not just call the bottom and try to catch the knife, then that'd be a sufficient pullback. But if we fall short and we stop here, then buyers take New York VWAP after the open range is set. That could be the end of the pullback. Doesn't need to come to the overnight. I'll just look for it to, but I'll also just react to the right side of New York VWAP and structure. So obviously, the bigger the pullback, the better. I like full retest to this VWAP, but sometimes you don't get it. Hopefully that helps, Ibrahim. In first payout, I'd rather buy a Tradeify 150K with more drawdown than top one futures 150K. More drawdown? Is it not 6 and 6? How much drawdowns on 150K have with Tradeify?
Not sure. I haven't traded with Tradeify in a while.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this pre-live account. I think the next step for me is I need to keep an account that I've taken payouts on, and then I need to get called up to pre-live. I need the pre-live. I need them daily payouts.
Yeah.
Because most days your boy's green. If I had the daily payouts, we'd be rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
So this account that I'm going to trade first today, I had a trade on it pre-market. I closed it for minus $14. This is an account that I instantly went into drawdown on when we started this one last week. I think this was last week. Yeah, instant drawdown last Tuesday. But then by the end of the week, I clawed it back to break even. I was down $31.
Fresh account.
So I have the full max loss at 48 and I'm at 50. So it's basically a fresh account. So I got to change the name of this one. I need a new nickname for this. What should we call it?
I forgot you could do that.
We'll
Have
just
it
call
named
this
my accounts.
call this leader for now. But I guess now these ones, the balance of these. Oh, I'm actually super in the green on these. I kind of forgot. So I don't want to copy it with these, do I? Should I link that with these?
Balances.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun to have just one on the side that I can just do shit in. You know what I'm saying? It helps me not fuck up my good ones. It really does.
You have like 4 opportunities to take trades on 4 different buckets. Something's gonna hit eventually.
Something's gonna hit, dude. Yeah, we got these instant
On the
fundeds that are
last time you went over
fresh.
4.
Fresh here. We got some freshies. All right, we'll trade this one. I like the short still. I'm tempted to short it now, back down into the VWAP. I like it underneath that high a day VWAP in purple. So many orders down there at 6,800. If we make the move to 6,800, are you going to buy it there? Would you rather wait and buy it there or have to sell it here?
Buy it there.
Okay.
It's just the easier money. Been burnt plenty times trying to trade the pullback.
I mean, you're definitely stuck in a range here. So if you short this here, you could be selling it right at the bottom of some type of a range in here. You know what I mean? Where we're like going sideways in here. I guess I could just draw one.
Is that how I want to start my week? Fighting VWAP at I like the stop loss at a high of day, at least.
Yeah.
But if buyers step in at the open and stocks carry us higher, it's like, what was the idea for shorting it there?
They're already up. Maybe there'll be some selling for profit taking at the open. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm going to bounce and get us ready for ASFX TV. I'll see you guys on there. Hit the link in my bio. Hit the link in Evan's bio. You get a free month. Come hang out with us all stream long.
Yes, sir. See you there. So Ibrahim says on Friday, the first break the 50-minute range and catch the pullback sells. Friday, first break of open range, catching sells. And what about it? What's the question? It's a nice pullback to the New York VWAP, trade it back down. Will be a good retracement to the VWAP. Yeah, pull back to the VWAP. TOF has 3 and Tradeify has 4. All right. Tradeify is not instant funded though, so might spend more. Can I copy your trade? That would be my first trade on the funded account. No. Self-sufficient. What happens when I decide not to stream tomorrow or the day after that? You're not going to trade your funded account for a few days? I mean, the idea, we've said it plenty of times, you go on stream, it's not signals. I know you guys would love it to be, unfortunately. It's just the reality. Can't blame you. But if you're going to take trades with us on stream, that's obviously welcome and fine. I can't stop you. I don't blame you, whatever. But you should understand the setup. That's the only problem that if you're just tuning into stream and taking the setups we're taking and having no idea why, and just coming back the next day blindly again, doing it again, then that's not the point of it. You're supposed to learn, go through the free course, understand the VWAPs, the levels, trend reading, where your stop loss should go, how to manage the trade, and then tune in and ask questions on refining it, understanding, getting in the community, asking questions, taking the trades with us, yes, but you understand why. So that if it loses, you can go back and say, okay, what did I miss? What was good about the setup? What was bad about it? And yeah, I still like the trade. That way you could actually take accountability from it. If you're just blaming your wins and losses on me, no one's going to learn, or you're not going to learn. And that's not going to do you any good. So I know you're just kidding, Pranav. I just mean for anyone in general. You could obviously take the setups with us, but you shouldn't if you don't understand it, right? Because you don't know where I'll get out, how I'm going to manage it. Maybe I'm up on the week, so I'm going to go heavier risk. I'm more likely to put on risk because I'm already green, but maybe you're not. So that shouldn't be the first trade you take if you're red. You know what I mean? Everyone's taking trades for different reasons. I said that at our Tampa event that like I can't just jump in because Austin's short because maybe he's got like $2,000 of green so far this week, so he's a little bit more willing to play, because he doesn't care as much. It's not a great setup, but he's willing to play it. Maybe I'm flat. Is this the first trade I want? Like, is this the trade I want to take when I'm not in the green? No, he's just taking it because he's got a different perspective. So you don't know why anyone's taking any setup. Pranav, how many trades do I take a day? 1 to 3. 1 to 3. If I could win the first one, I'll probably stop there. Maybe take a second one. But anytime I'm trading more than 3, you should probably check on me because things aren't going well. Light a fire for a man, he's warm for a day. Light a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life. Something like that. Yeah, I believe. I believe it's something like that. I like that version better. And that's the great thing about stream. I see, what was the day I choked it? Was that Wednesday, Thursday? Back-to-back losses. Yeah, that was Thursday. So if you're interested in seeing the reality of trading, I think I have a YouTube video on it as well. Not that day. Maybe this day. I don't fucking know. Either of the days, I traded like shit. I fought the VWAP and I mismanaged my trade. I could have made money. I didn't close it in the green. I didn't get out of VWAP. It's like the equivalent of if I was long down here, it went up to here, and I didn't close it. And then it came back down and stopped me out. Poor execution. I was in a good setup. It was green. It gave me a chance to be green. I just didn't do it. So management-wise, trash. But thankfully, people ignored my trading and said, I think I'm supposed to short it here. And like they made money the right way, despite me not being in it. So that's the idea of like you're going to take setups that you believe are good, not just follow me blindly and sometimes take stupid trades. And it also goes down to like I tell everyone, let's go long here. Everyone jumps in long. I close it there. You keep on holding it. Comes down and loses. So yeah, you just followed a signal, but you didn't get out when I got out. So you lose, I win, whatever. That I could even tell you when and what to do, but management is also going to come in the way that determines if you make money or not. So let's have a great week on stream. Let's keep our head on straight. Let's keep the goals in line. I'm just saying Thanksgiving just because it's I don't know. Sounds like a good target. Thanksgiving, a few more weeks. But even if it happens December 3rd, it's all good. But just lock it in until the next holiday, and we'll lock it in until Christmas as well. That it's Monday, slow and steady. We're going to let the opening range set, a couple trades a day. Let's have a nice week, all right? We'll be live on ASFX TV in just a couple minutes, so feel free to join, like I said, for free, and then ask questions, use the chat, and we should have a great week. There's Caesar and Delton. Doesn't even start yet, and they're already in there cooking. So if you got any more questions, send them in over there. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Pre-market will be back again on Wednesday and Friday as always. Maybe we'll even do a Tuesday, Thursday. Maybe I'll surprise you some days. Who knows? Who knows? But if you need a top 1 account, like I said, the Ignite accounts are going away tonight. $180 for a 50K. So if you need an Ignite account or you want an Ignite account, that would be the day to do it. If you want an instant funded, those are still going to be around, but they're still on sale now. So if you want those as well. All right. The links to everything is down below, and they're also on stream. So let's have a great week, and I'll see you guys on there in just a couple minutes. Sound good? Sound good? All righty. Thank you, everybody. See you.